You know that feeling, right? That moment of pure frustration when you go to click the Windows Start menu and just nothing happens. Your entire workflow just grinds to a halt. Well, don't worry because we're going to fix that today. In this explainer, we're going to climb a step-by-step ladder of solutions, starting with the absolute easiest one first. So there you are. You click that little Windows icon, all set to launch an app, and crickets. The button is totally dead, you can't type in the search bar, and you are completely stuck. It's a total pain, I know, but we are going to get it working again. Let's start with the simplest fix of all. All right, our very first step is what I like to call the 3-second fix. Seriously, before we get into any complicated commands or anything, there's a really, really good chance we can solve this whole thing right now by restarting just one single process. Okay, get your hands on your keyboard and press these 3 keys all at the same time: Control, Shift, and Escape. This is the universal shortcut that'll bring up the Windows Task Manager, which is basically our command center for this first fix. Okay, once Task Manager is open, just scroll through that list of processes until you find Windows Explorer. Go ahead and click on it once to select it, and then look down in the bottom right corner for the Restart button. Click it. Now, don't panic. Your screen might flash for a second, maybe your taskbar will disappear. That is totally normal. It's just reloading the whole interface. Now, give your Start menu a click. If it's working, awesome, you're all still frozen? Okay, no problem at all. That just means we need to dig a little deeper. Our next tool is something called Windows PowerShell. We're going to use it to run a special command that, in simple terms, re-registers all the default Windows apps. A glitch in one of those is a super common cause of this problem. So, to do this correctly, we need what are called administrative rights. Press the Windows key and the X key at the same time. This will pop up a little text menu. From that list, you're looking for Windows PowerShell Admin. Select that. You'll know you did it right if a blue command window opens up, probably asking for your permission to make changes. And now for the magic trick. You'll need to type this long command in exactly as you see it, or, just copy and paste it to be safe. What this beast of a command is doing is telling Windows to go find every single core app and basically reinstall it on the fly. This often fixes whatever corruption is freezing up your Start menu. Just hit Enter and let it do its thing. You'll see a bunch of green text scroll by. Just let it run until it stops. Okay, once that command is all finished, please do not forget this next part. It is absolutely crucial. You have to reboot your computer. This fix will not take effect until you do. So go ahead, close the PowerShell window, and give your PC a full restart. If you're still here with me, that means we're dealing with a pretty stubborn problem. It's likely a corrupted system file is the culprit. So now we're going to call in the big guns, Windows' own built-in tools that are designed to hunt for and repair those broken files automatically. For this, we need another tool with admin rights. This time, it's the classic command prompt. Since your Start menu isn't working, let's bring up the Task Manager again with CTRL plus Shift plus ESC. At the top, click on File, then Run New Task. In the little box that appears, type CMD. And here's the most important part. Make sure you check that little box that says Create this task with administrative privileges before you click OK. All right, in that black command window, our first command is DISM. This thing is a powerhouse. It goes deep, deep into the core of Windows to find and fix damage. Now, I gotta give you a heads up, be patient with this one. It can easily take 20 minutes, sometimes even longer, to finish. Just let it run until it tells you it's 100% complete. As soon as DISM is finished, we're gonna run a second command right after it, sfc/scan now. That stands for System File Checker. This command specifically scans all of your protected system files and replaces any that are corrupted or just plain wrong. After it's done its scan and repair, go ahead and restart your PC one more time, and let's see if we've brought that Start menu back to life. Okay, just a quick but really important warning here. We're now officially moving into the advanced section. These next few fixes involve messing with core system services and the Windows registry. Now, they're very effective, but making a mistake here could cause other problems. So please, follow these next steps exactly. It's always a good idea to have your important data backed up before you go any further. So let's dive into these advanced solutions. These are designed to target some very specific, niche issues that those broader system scans might have missed. First up, let's check on a Windows service. Press the Windows key and the letter R to open up the Run dialog box. In it, type services.msc and hit Enter. You'll see this huge list of services. Scroll down until you find one called Application Identity. If you see that it's not running, just right-click on it and choose Start. Believe it or not, sometimes the Start menu depends on this service, and just flicking it on can solve the problem instantly. Next, we're going to clear out a data cache that can sometimes get corrupted and cause issues. Open up your File Explorer and head to this specific path. Now, a little pro tip, the app data folder is usually hidden, so you might need to go to the View tab at the top and check the box for hidden items to see it. Once you're in there, find the folder called Tile Data Layer and just delete it. Don't worry, Windows will automatically rebuild it from scratch the next time it needs it. All right, this is our final advanced fix, and it involves editing the registries. So again, please be super careful here. Open the Run box with Windows key and R and type regedit. In the editor, you'll see folders on the left. You need to navigate down through them to this exact path. Once you get there, find the key called Parameters, right-click on it, and select Delete. After you've done that, give your computer one last restart. Okay, if you have done everything up to this point, and your Start menu is still frozen, then the problem is almost certainly a deep corruption buried inside your specific user profile. So the final recommended fix, before you even think about doing a full Windows reset, is to create a brand new local user account. In almost every case, the Start menu will work perfectly on the new account. So let's do a quick recap of the troubleshooting ladder we just climbed. We started with the super simple Explorer restart, then we moved to that powerful PowerShell command. After that, we ran a full system health check with DISM and SFC, we tried some very specific advanced fixes, and we ended with creating a new user account as the final solution. This whole approach is designed to make sure you try the easiest fixes first.
And there you have it. That's our ladder of fixes. Following these steps should have your Start menu back up and running just like it's supposed to. You know, this whole process leaves me with a final question for you. What's the most mysterious, head-scratching, how did that even happen computer problem you've ever managed to solve? Thanks for watching.